Well, welcome back, everybody. This should look a little different if you watched the last episode. Thank you to all the friends and family that came over to help me out. We made so much progress yesterday. It's still blowing my mind to walk out here this morning and see it was such a mess. There was just junk everywhere in the yard, all out in the trees. So thank you to the family and friends that didn't listen to me, even though I told you not to come over, and they came and helped me anyways. So I'll admit, even though it's been a couple days since the storm come through and took a whole building down and just kind of made chaos, I'm just not used to yet walking out every morning and there's no building. There's nothing over the camper. It just looks strange and odd. So just trying to get used to all that. If you didn't watch that video, I'll try to remember to include it. I don't really know how to throw a little banner up yet showing the last video, but I'll put it down in the description or something. But we had a storm come through. We had a couple of tornadoes touch down in this area, and we caught the start of one looking at the path that the county put out, and it kind of wreaked some havoc. It's kind of weird though. It just destroyed this. It cut across a major road here. You can see where the trees are down, and I don't know, you know the way those storms do, it just kind of lifted up. It didn't really destroy any trees here, and then back down the road, I guess it would come back down and did more damage. So we're dealing with the cleanup and damage now. Again, if you didn't watch that other video, we're safe, we're happy, we're healthy, and we're thankful for that. So we're just dealing with the aftermath right now. So today my plan is to finish taking these last 6x6s out of this last section, start getting everything cleaned up. What we've been doing is stacking and sorting. All that tin over there, even though it has holes in it, it's straight enough that I can use for projects down the road. I want to recycle. A lot of this has major holes in it, bends and all, and I'm either going to scrap it, or what I'm most likely going to do is offer it up to, you know, like on Facebook or somewhere, if somebody can get some use out of it. I won't, you know, I don't want to throw it away. So I'm going to offer that to somebody most likely. I'm going to think for a moment to see if there's any projects I can use that on. All the 6x6s, I can definitely use those. I've got a huge stack over there of 2x6 and 6x6s. I'm already thinking of a couple projects that I'm going to salvage some of these trusses for, and some of this material, and build me some stuff down the road. So like I said, we're just kind of sorting and cleaning right now. It's just me today, so I'm going to take the last of this out. Shouldn't take long at all. Sort it, get it all cleaned up with the tractor, and hopefully by the end of the day have an actual yard back here. And I got to go put up some of that equipment over there. Kind of got to figure out how to cram most everything in that building now, the stuff that I want out of the weather. So if I can get all this cleaned up, I should feel better, you know, just actually seeing a clean yard. I can mow this thing over the next couple of days and just kind of get life back to normal. That's what I'm hoping to do. Thanks for watching. father brought over this really neat roll around magnet, and all you do is lift up once things attach to the bottom and it drops right off. This is gonna be fantastic here because if you're anything like me, with my luck, your tractor tires and lawnmower tires will find all the screws out there that we have not seen. And I've already been seeing them on the ground. As this building slammed into the ground, it ripped a lot of the screws out and they have flung everywhere. So I'm about to run around the yard real quick, pick up what I can, then we'll grab the tractor, start picking these trusses up. Check this out, I only made a couple passes. There we go. This thing works, it's sweet. Well, that was an honest day's work, I must say. I have a yard back, and I can't tell you, just seeing no destruction in the yard, how it makes me feel. Just seeing that building there every single day piled up just kind of reminded me of, you know, what happened. So now that I've got a clear yard, just got a clear mind. So it's great. Sure wish I still had a building over all my stuff, but I'll get that figured out. Got a lot of it situated now. So I'll get it figured out. I'll cover a lot of this stuff in tarps. And probably coming up in the next episode, I need to start moving a lot of this stuff into the building, rearranging. I'm gonna wind up having this building slap packed full of stuff. So that's just the way it's gonna have to be for a little bit until I can build a pole barn. I kind of feel like I'm getting the old 1-2 punch. Our governor just decided that our state, starting at midnight tonight, has to, I forget what it's called, stay at home. We got stay at home orders now. So that's for the next month or longer. So we can only go to grocery stores and essential work and things like that. Otherwise, we're supposed to stay at home. So that means I probably can't even start on a pole barn for another month to 2 months. You know, getting the things delivered and getting somebody to get it put up. So that's kind of a tough blow right there. I just don't trust the old roof patch. I mean, campers are known to leak with good roofs, much less holes all in them. I did the best job I could to patch it, but I want a barn up. I want my things covered, so kind of hated to hear that. So it may be a while before I can make that happen. I'll have to call around and see, but it's looking like with this lockdown order that we can only go do very minor basic things. However, I did just read today, what I was more upset than anything was I wasn't going to be able to fish or hunt. Well, that is an exception to the rule, because that's considered a social distancing activity like hiking. They're still going to allow that. So we're allowed to go to work, grocery stores, gas stations, hiking, hunting, which there's only turkey season a little bit left, and fishing. So at least I can go do some outdoor activities. Otherwise, I don't mind being here. As long as I got my tractor and some gas and diesel, I've got plenty of things to do. But this is going to be an interesting kind of month. So here we go again. I already hear that panic has hit the town. Everybody's wiping the shelves clean. I don't know why. We're still allowed to go to the grocery store. So crazy times we live in. So next episode, here's what we're going to do. I've got holes everywhere in the yard from digging in with tractor forks, from where the building hit and knocked it up. I mean, these holes are going to wreak havoc on mowing my zero turn. So we'll haul some dirt up here and patch all these holes everywhere on the next episode. So more tractor videos coming. We'll try to smooth out what we can. I've still got to go fill in all these holes around the building before somebody breaks their leg here. So I'll haul some dirt for this, since I'm already smoothing out the yard. Fill in all these holes around the building. I got to make a repair to the mower. It's got a busted up bearing and wheel from last year, because we're about to start mowing the whole yard. I'll move all the equipment, just, you know, oddball little things like that. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. Well, here is where I wound up putting everything. I can't remember if I showed much footage of this. Thank my father, he brought me a nice heavy duty tarp yesterday. It worked out perfect to cover all the 6x6s and lumbers in there. All my good tins right here that I want to keep. And then I've got the old kind of scrap tin right here. Still trying to decide if I'm going to do something with that, or scrap it, or maybe offer it to somebody. But before I just up and give it away, I really want to think about it. I got a lot of tin in here, but there's always projects around the place that you could repurpose some of this stuff. Here's all the steel trusses. They're in pretty rough shape, but I think I can salvage enough out of these to build a future project that I have been wanting to do forever. And that's a lean-to off the side of my building, basically a skinning rack for animals, and it'll cover my fish sink. I can put lights underneath it. So I'm going to repurpose some of this stuff. That'll be a future video. It's not a priority right now. So a lot of this stuff will get used. I've got so many 2x6s in here, it's crazy. So I'm going to overbuild stuff in the future that I probably need 2x4s for, but I've got so many 2x6s, why not? So y'all, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Again, I appreciate all the kind comments It's a pleasure to get to know you. These crazy times we're living in right now, just, keep a peaceful, level mind. That's what we're trying to do with it, not panic, not do nothing crazy. But it's a crazy world around us, it seems like. So we're just going to take it a day at a time. Again, we're happy and thankful that we've made it through what we've made it through safely. So this virus thing is nothing to us after going through this tornado and damage, and we feel like we got a new lease on life. We were definitely blessed, so we're not going to waste that. Again, I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy all around the world. Thank you to all the subscribers, and I have a lot more videos coming. Thanks for watching.